Organization is perhaps the largest organization in India concerned with conservation of heritage. I felt, however, that the focus of that organization was primarily on urban heritage. I left the organization in 2010 and in association with a number of distinguished persons, which included Maharaja of Jodhpur and other eminent personalities. We set up the Indian Trust for Rural Heritage and Development. I always felt that although India and the villages, adequate attention has not been paid to the rural sector. And we felt that there was need to set up an organization focusing on not only rural heritage and conserving rural heritage, but in linking heritage with rural development and thereby involving the community to take part in it. No such organization, to the best of my knowledge, exists in the country at present. So this organization was set up in 2011, more than 14 and a half years back. And we have taken on conservation projects in a number of states. We have projects in 8 states, both conservation projects and crop development, music traditions. We focus only on those traditions, both music and crafts, which are in danger of disappearing. So we've taken up those villages which have long established tradition of more than 400 years and where they were facing mounting problems and were at the mercy of men. So we have projects in 8 states. Now as part of our mission to focus on the rural sector and to identify rural heritage, after the last budget session, when it was announced by the government that they would give prominence to Buddhist heritage, we decided that we would also focus on Buddhist heritage, but Buddhist heritage existing in the villages. We had a large number of Buddhist sites which attract thousands of tourists from abroad, but there are hundreds of sites in villages lying undiscovered, lying uninvented and neglected. And these are spread all over the country, in Andhra Pradesh, in UP, Bihar and Gujarat. And we decided that we will focus on them and take steps to conserve them, preserve them for future generations, and also they will also attract more tourists to the country. For this purpose, we felt there was need to set up an academy for training of conservation architects, especially for rural Buddhist heritage. So that was our mission. And we approached the Andhra government and they could give us land, 5 acres of land, which they have already allotted the land to us in our Arjun suburb. Now to carry that forward, we felt that this institute should be the highest international standards. It should attract scholars and students, particularly from countries which have a Buddhist tradition and also from elsewhere. For that purpose, we felt that it was necessary to obtain expert advice from Buddhist scholars from different parts of the world. So we decided to organize an international conference, which is now being held this month from 28th of November to 30th of November. We have invited a large number of scholars from about 50 countries and number of scholars from India. And there will be a 3-day session, the inaugural session on the 28th. On the 29th, there will be technical sessions, number of sessions where different aspects of Buddhist heritage, the academy that we are setting up, how it should be set up, what should be the priorities, various things will be discussed. And on the 29th itself, there will be a play on the life of Buddha, staged by a well-known theatre person, which has already traveled to the United States and has had a very good reception over there. So we hope that this conference will generate a lot of awareness, interest in Buddhist heritage which lies neglected and undiscovered. We hope that as a result of our interaction with scholars from abroad, we will be able to utilize their expertise when we set up the academy. Some of them could even be visiting professors, some in different capacities. So we invite you to these 3 sessions. The inaugural session, which is on the 28th, the play on the 29th, and then these technical sessions. And finally, the final concluding session is on the last day, 30th. After that, we will swing into full action for setting up of the academy, because that is our ultimate goal. And it will be the first academy, such academy in India. There are a number of academies for conservation of heritage, but none for exclusively for Buddhist rural heritage.